Hello everyone, welcome back to Mark After Me. This is True and I'm here to do like always reading for all of you, my Pisces family. How are you doing today? I'm super happy to have you here. Pisces, I know that you're one of my opposites, but I really like your nurturing and sensitive side and really intuitive because you are the masters of intuition. I might say that this is going to be resonated with your Sun, Moon and Venus, just please check as well your ascendant. All of this is going to be general reading and nothing ever is going to be a settled stone. All of this is a message of guidance that you can take to get better life and to get better insight for your own well-being. So it's going to be everything as a Celtic reading. We have astrology card at the end with a little bit of a legendary affirmation card too. So let's begin. I really like to say that we have the two cards over here that is going to be the main energy for whole this reading. And I have to say that you are right now in a position of life in introspective mood. You are putting the lights inside of your own person. You are in a Virgo mood. In the Virgo mood, what I'm saying is a hermit. If you see the hermit, he has the lights in the middle of the darkness. He has to bring the lights to his own darkness. He has to discover his own benefits, his own, not only benefit, but his own strength, his own shine. And you will do it in the Knight of Pentacles, which is going to be in the really low motion and practical approach and small as well steps. And I think everything is about self-realization, self-discovery, self-assurance, but you are not gonna listen to anyone. When the hermit go to the hermit, like when someone go to the hermit mood, it's not possible to get with name opinion and information for the external world. They want to be by themselves. They want to experiment life by themselves, with no means that is nothing to do with their relationship or not. But I do think that is something material for you, practical, something that you have to do it by yourself alone. And this card is actually screaming at you. You have to be more independent and stop to need another people's help to achieve whatever it is, because right now I can't say that is something in love or something in work. I do think that the work that you have to do is everything about your well-being, everything about your mental health. I think it is. Let me just see what is in the center of all of this reading, just for a little more idea about it. So you have the Seven of Cups options, emotional options. You are here, oops, I moved the camera. You are here literally to see what are the options that you have to, I think you're overwhelmed. That's why you are coming back to the hermit mode, and you want to do a step slowly, to do one step at a time and one step ahead. It's because you see in your side that you have so many options, you see you have so many things, and make a decision. It's not something that you are bad of, but in this moment right now you are quite overwhelmed. Why? I do not know, but I think it's something sentimental happened. The cross is the temperance, the balance. You're having struggles to get things done, to get things finished, and also maybe on the same time it's something telling you that, come on, do the stuff, move, come on, you can do it. And you are kind of in stagnation. You're kind of like, I don't know what to do. I really want to just shut down. I just want to like see clearly. I think it is a period of blurry for you. It's a period of fog that you have, and you're in the middle of the fog, so you have to go in hermit to say, okay, too much talking, too much noise, too much thingies, too much. I feel that it's too much. And then suddenly you have the temperance to say, hey, just come back to the balance, just come back to the equilibrium, because you need to have a little bit of A and B if you want to get A and B, and you know what I mean. If you want to have two things on the same time, you have to have quite equilibrium in the two sides. Quite Libra, but this is Sagittarius, which say is a blessed, but it's an action mode. So you're struggling to make a decision because you're already really confused. I'm just thinking because when we have the Seven of Cups, it's also a spiritual card, and it's telling me that it's probably you're questioning a little bit your spiritual side, or you're very intuitive, as I mentioned, but your planet is Neptune with its imagination and dreams. I do think that you are struggling to see the reality too. Probably. And why you are there? You have the Empress, Taurus, and I do think that at some point you lack of it, because this is about self-love, and I do think it's not a lack. I think it's because you know that you need more self-love, you need a little bit more self-attention, you need more of yourself for yourself. You are shutting down because you are like, okay, I'm taking too much for everyone, I am literally overwhelmed. So what I'm going to do is like, okay, I need to revert the eyes, and I need to actually see what is my life going, where it's going, and how I'm going to do this stuff to make things happen, to stop dreaming, to make an action, to make it happen, because I can be dreaming forever my life if I don't create the action towards it. So you are in subconsciously jump into this Venus energy that is love, that is materialism, but on the same time it's a like relationship with your money, relationship with your own business, relationship with your own person, relationship in general. And I think you say, okay, I miss myself, I really need to have a little bit of time for me, myself, and I. And this is everything about Empress. They say in front of your mind you have the moon, very confusive. Yeah, you are in this period like is spiritual confusion, mental confusion, soul confusion. So you stop. You are in a period, a moment that you need to slow down, or you literally hit the brake button, like I can't keep driving because I don't know where I'm going. So your moon is in the front of your mind to say you are absolutely not aware that you don't know what you're doing, or you know what you're doing but you don't know where you're going. And it's a period of uncertainty that you have to say, okay, I have to do a rebackup, I have to readjust, I have to come back to myself, I need to just journal, I need to see what my desires is everything changed, what's going on. So you're in a period like, I can't move. Let me know if that resonates with you, by the way. But I do think it is pretty like, yeah, the moon is confusing. Absolutely confusing. It's no response, it's no answers in the external world, and everything is in internal worlds and in emotions and a very deep emotional state. So you have to do your work. Like you have to sit down and disconnect from the external world and go to your own world to see what is the chaotic is happening, what is happening there. Because you left behind the Ten of Swords. Okay. Listen, whatever happened is not your fault 100%. So situations in life comes in a period is because this Ten of Swords, you are quite defeated. Something happened to you. At least what is the tarot reading is saying, that is something strong around you, or like something hits you hard. It can be this lockdown, can be this situation. So many of us are suffering in so many ways, and the economy is suffering too. I do think that probably the lockdown or the situation with your family, situation with your friends, is nothing what you expected for, and everything what you dreamed for, or what was absolutely imaginated, is not happening anymore. Something absolutely sweep off your feet and you're defeated. But don't freak out. Everything is fine. The Ten of Swords is just a card to say you don't have another option to just stand up. You don't have another option just looking up to say, okay, I know what's happening. I don't know why I'm here, I don't know where I'm going, but I can sit down and I'm in control. So I do think that you're leaving behind that kind of feel defeated. They say, okay, I'm human, embracing the pain, but you're not entering in suffering, which is I absolutely very glad to say it. Pain is something that comes and, you know, and go. Suffering is just a remember of pain, and how many times we remember pain will create more suffering. So I do think that you are not in that state at all, and if you are, it's good for you to cut it out, to say, okay, pain is something that is, just embrace it and let it go, and new things will come in. So allow yourself to come in. But you have the Ten of Swords, is actually something defeats you, something hard came. And in this month is for you to just let it go, to see what is in the new. And look, you have something in the near future. There's the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups most of the time can say, you know, is a charming guy, is as well Pisces energy. This is going to be you too, but can have a double side of the story. And I don't think in this particular moment you are in a relationship, or you are, if you are, can be possible that you are bringing back the feelings to be in love again, to let another people love you. But in this case, if you're single, it's not a sign that is a charming guy is coming, because you are right now in a period of confusion. What he's saying is like you need to trust the intuition, that something new are coming, and you're going to be offering to someone new probably, or to some projects or something from your heart. So this is something I have to say I love it. But the Knight of Cups in the near future is something that can happen tomorrow, it can happen the next month, it can happen at the end of this month. Is something, it's, you know, artistic endeavor, can be a new project. Some is a project, is something. I was trying to avoid the word something, but I can say that the Knight of Cups, I really love it, because it's all about intuition, and you're gonna express yourself through artistry, and you're gonna like export out and give it to the world, and give it to someone special, something that is really personal. And I think this self-development thing that you're doing in the near future, you are going to be able to share with some people. You're going to be able to express the wise experience that you got, you know what I mean? But I don't know what actually happened to you, but you will get out of there, because you have a lot of intention to have a lot of self-love for yourself, to retreat yourself, to back up, to have a little bit of Taurus energy, you know, like pampery time, good food, good sex, good, you know, good energy healing, anything. Because at the end of the day, you know, whatever happened 1 day, 2 days, slowly you get out to the struggle, and you're gonna just get up as a knight, as a fighter. You will give back to the people that experience that you passed, that you're not gonna keep remembering every single time. So in advice, they say this is gonna be fast. It's gonna be the 8 of Wands. This is gonna be past. Like, this is gonna be fast. You're gonna be in hermit mood for a short time probably, or you're gonna be in this month, but you're not gonna bring it back over and over again, that suffering. You're not gonna bring it back, or you're not gonna come back to that self-pitiness, at least in this time. You're not gonna pity yourself at all. And other people see you as a 10 of Pentacles. Wow, that's really good. So your environment as well is very solid, is you have a very strong foundation. There are very strong people around you that are gonna remind you why you are here. It's gonna remind you why you do this stuff. It's gonna remind you you know, what is the decisions that you should made in towards to fulfill your why. And it's very legendary. It's a legit card. I really like it, because another people can see you as well as a really strong image of an example to follow, and how much you suffer, how much you get in pain for, how much you get through it, and you did it. You made it. I don't doubt it. The hopes and fears would be the 2 of Wands. I think this is going to be absolutely a hope. The hope in this one is, I might say, you see the world in your hands, you are planning, you conquist, you know, you conquer already one part of your own life. That's why you are jumping out and say, okay, I don't know what I'm going to do. I just don't see the things and stuff. I'm quite I'm quite confused, because everything, you know, I have a fog around me. So what is the 2 of Wands is telling you is like, okay, sit down, reflect, and look, because it's a totally new world. It's a total new experience. It's a total new, everything is new for you. So how are you gonna back up and look at after to something that's totally new for you? You have to learn through the process. So that's why you have the 9 of Pentacles to say, You need to do the things step by step. You need to learn step by step. You can't barely go back to say, I have a library of experience about this one, because it's totally new for you. So the two of wands in this case is saying, okay, you have two wands already, so you know this part. So you have the world in your hands to just keep exploring, but you do need to be aware to open up your mind and keep learning by the process. So what is the outcome of this? The Eight of Pentacles. That is what I was saying. The master. You will becoming a master of this situation. So whatever defeats you, whoever as well, you know what I mean. Like in this experience that you're having right now, you become wise is because you learn from the process and you learn from the experience that you have, but you don't come back over again to experiment the same experience that you got before. So the eighth of Pentacles that is here is saying, okay, you are going to be mastering how to deal with this type of emotions. You're going to be mastering and have a strong intuition with this type of situations coming back to your life again. Or if it's not coming back again and you see it in someone else, you're going to be able to share and give to another person the knowledge that you got from this situation. I think you are becoming more strong during this defeated progress that you had, around that pain that you got right now. You are okay, I'm going to, strengthen myself. And you're having a really good self-narrative. You are really, right now, you are focusing in self-love, which is absolutely super important. So the Empress is there to remind you that you are here first. And you have to repeat and repeat and repeat over and over again to enhance yourself, to be more strong yourself in your own journey during this period of time, okay? But I do think that all of this is talking about, or a business that you got, or a work that you got right now, a career that you're doing, or your studies, something that relates with your future and your career in the future. I do think that is talking about this. You're quite confused to say, okay, I was very clear before of this situation happened, and now this situation hit me really hard. I don't know if I really want it. And it's not a bad thing. You only need to sit down and go to hermit mode and keep working towards to take it of the old habits and put a new habit and build that new you, or the new career that you want to bring up to the future. But don't focus too much in what was the the trigger that make you feel so bad, because then you bring back the same emotions. It's not gonna help you at all. So let me see one astrology card that say Aquarius, the innovator. This, for me, I have to say, that is the Eight of Pentacles. When you are going to have these two together and you have the Aquarius energy, is saying do the things in a different way. Jump out to the to the comfort zone. Jump out, think about outside the box. You know what I mean? And right now you wasn't ready to think about outside the box. So Aquarius is saying everything about experimental, rational, futuristic, disruptive, group-oriented, humanitarian, free, radical. It's telling you to fight a little bit for what do you believe for. And I because Aquarius have a little bit of rebellious energy. Everything about freedom and everything about a self-expression too. So because you're a very artistic person and very intuitive, remember that whatever that happens right now, you will get out with the option to offer to another people your own experience and your own advice to the world in a general basis. But everything is because you approach the things step by step, and you're working simultaneously this word is really hard, to get a better self, or to get a better version of yourself. Okay, if it is going to be change the career, or you're gonna change the work, or you're unemployed and you are a little bit struggling right now, everything is having the mindful and they have the mind in the presence to every single day work towards what do you want to get. Okay, or if you want to get out of the situation, and how every single day work towards it. Okay, let me see what say the legendary affirmation cards for you. They say, calmness washes over me with every deep breath I take. I think meditation, mindfulness, all of this approach to you will be, or these tools will be absolutely helpful during your process. Right now, every single time that you get these feelings that you don't know where you're going, you are very confused, just take a moment to breathe in and breathe out and leave the present, because when you jump in to try to leave the future, you forget about the present, and today is the day that you need to leave, because tomorrow we're never gonna know what's gonna happen. So don't blame yourself too much. Remember, don't pity yourself either. There's not absolutely a point for it. Jump into that energy to say, every single day I'm gonna learn something new and I'm gonna get out of the situation that I am right now. This is the positive way that I can say to you. Okay, thank you so much for staying all of the time. This is True. Thank you so much for being in the platform Mark After Me. Please subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends if you want to. Leave the comment and let me know if you like it. Thank you so much, guys. See you in the next clip. Bye bye.